Hello friends, my name is Pooja Arora and I am giving you a video lecture series on matrices. And in my last video lecture, we have discussed about how to find minors, cofactors and then adjoint. So in today's video lecture, we are going to find out how to find the inverse of a matrix. Okay, so that's a very small topic, how to find the inverse of a matrix. So the formula of inverse says adjoint upon determinant, adjoint of A upon determinant of A. And for to solve this question, I'm just continuing my last example from my previous video, in which I have find the adjoint of this given matrix. This was my given matrix and I have find the adjoint of this matrix. In this video, I'm going to calculate the inverse of the matrix. But when your exam in your exam the question asks to find the inverse of the matrix, what you have to do, you have to start with the first step. That means how to find this adjoint. For adjoint we need cofactor, and for cofactor we need minors. So you have to start with minors, take the matrix, find the minors of all the elements, then find the cofactor, and from the cofactor you will calculate the adjoint matrix. After finding this adjoint matrix, you will put on this formula and find the inverse. So if you haven't seen my previous video yet, just go back there. Firstly watch that video. After that you can easily understand how to find the inverse of the given matrix. So let's just start. This is my matrix A that is given and I have to find the inverse of this matrix. For that I have done till adjoint. So in this stack, what will I do? Firstly I will calculate this part, that is determinant of A. I have already discussed a method to find the determinant. So the procedure I always do this with the standard way, that is expanding with the first row. So I am doing with the first row, that is 2, and I will eliminate my first row, first column. Then these will be my remaining elements. I will write it like this, 4 and minus 2. Okay, and I will put my second element, that is middlemost element, with a negative sign, and I will eliminate this row and this column. And what will I get? I will get minus 4, 6, minus 1 and minus 2. And then my last element, that is 3, and I will get minus 4, 5, 6 and 4. This procedure is also I have already discussed in my video titled determinant. Okay, so if you are not very sure how I get this equation, you can watch that video and you will be confident about this equation. So if I solve this equation, I will get minus 10 and plus 4, minus 1, minus 8, plus 6, plus 3, minus 8 and minus 30. Okay, so it will give me 4 minus 10, that is minus 6, and it will give me minus 12. This will give me minus 2 and plus 2. This will give me minus 38 into 3. So this will give me negative 114. Okay, so you can do this calculation and you will get to know that this will be negative 126 and positive 2, that is negative 124. So this will be the determinant of this matrix. What I got as a determinant? Determinant of matrix A is negative 124. You can check it again, and if you got the same answer, this will be your determinant, that is minus 124. Now the formula says to find the inverse, what we have to do, we have to divide this matrix adjoint by this value, that is negative 1 to 4. Okay, so how we can divide? I will just write it like this, 1 upon negative 124 and minus 6, 14, minus 16, minus 14, minus 22, minus 10, minus 38, minus 2 and minus 14. Okay, So now most of the students ask me that how we can divide this number with this big number to all the elements which are quite small. So what you have to do, very firstly, just solve this sign. If you have a negative sign in your determinant, just put it inside, and when I put this sign inside, all the sign will be changed. So if I put this sign inside my matrix, all the sign will change. So this will be my matrix now. And for those number, if it is undividable, you can put it just like this. There is no problem. This answer is also considered correct answer as an inverse, that 1 by 124, and this is the matrix. But if you want to divide, just like all the numbers are even number, minimum number is 2, so you can cut all the numbers by 2, because this number is also divisible by 2. So you can just write 64 and 3 minus 7, 8, 7, 11, 5, 19, 1 and minus 7. You can write it like this, and this will be the inverse of your matrix. So if you find the inverse of a particular matrix, what you have to do, I'm just writing the steps here. Just start with your minor. From minor, find the cofactor. From cofactor, find the adjoint. And from the adjoint, find the inverse. A inverse is equal to adjoint of A divided by determinant of A. So find the determinant and divide the matrix of adjoint, and then you will find the inverse of a particular matrix. So this is the procedure to find the inverse of the matrix. Thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you.